Today we're going to be comparing Friday the 13th and Sleepaway Camp. Why? Because everybody I talk to knows Friday the 13th, and most of the people I talk to have never heard of Sleepaway Camp. Round 1, First Deaths. Friday the 13th starts with two camp counselors deciding to sneak away to make out. We see the killer's point of view, walk up to them, and presumably stab them to death. Pretty good, not great. Sleepaway Camp starts with a couple of teenagers driving a boat, and they hit and kill a father and his children. Jesus fucking Christ. Point Sleepaway Camp. Next round, Shit Talk. The characters in Friday the 13th, for the most part, are friends and friendly, and when they do give each other shit, it is mostly just friendly jabbing.
What about Ned?
I don't love Ned.
He keeps acting like such a jerk.
Nettie!
Don't call him.
I thought you wanted to give him one of your motherly lectures.
Nothing too fun. The shit talk in Sleepaway Camp is fucking tops.
No problem, Gino. This guy blows dead dogs. Just lay it in there.
Eat shit and die, Ricky!
Eat shit and live, Bill.
Not only demonstrates true hatred from some of the characters to the others, but it is fun and sounds authentic.
Come on, take the bat off your shoulder. Fuck you!
Yo, Angela, how come you're so fucked up?
I'd like to see Mel get his fat ass down here and pick up something.
She's a real carpenter's dream. The light is a board and needs a screw.
Point Sleepaway Camp. Next round, Pranks. Friday the 13th has a character named Ned who pretends to drown. Not the funniest prank, but I believe the reason that he does this is to get mouth-to-mouth from a character named Brenda, who he is trying to hook up with. That being said, there was certainly no guarantee that she was going to be the one to give him mouth-to-mouth, or even attempt to rescue him from the lake. So it was a gamble of a prank. In Sleepaway Camp, a couple of the boys trick another one into shoving his face into another boy's ass. Point Sleepaway Camp. Brutality, also titled Creativity and Deaths. Friday the 13th has 11 deaths. The two counselors at the beginning, who are presumably stabbed to death. The next character we meet, Annie, has her throat slit in the woods. Ned also has his throat slit off screen. Jack, laying in bed, gets an arrow pushed through his throat. Marcy gets axed in the face. Brenda is killed off screen, we don't exactly know how. Steve is stabbed in the stomach, we can't see it, but we do see his reaction to it. Bill is found hanging from a door, throat slit, full of arrows. Jason drowns, and Mrs. Voorhees gets her head lopped off with a machete. Pretty good list of kills there, right? Tough to beat that. Sleepaway Camp, 12, possibly 13 deaths. There is one that we can't quite be sure about, but most people consider it a kill in their list of kills. Starting with the dad and the child killed by a boat. A creepy PDF file. Cook is boiled to death. A boy is forcibly drowned. Another boy is stung by bees to death. A girl is stabbed in the back while showering. 4 young children are killed with a hatchet. Another girl is killed by being penetrated with a curling iron. A man is shot in the throat with an arrow. And another young boy is decapitated. I personally find the kills in Sleepaway Camp to be more creative and more fun. And even though both movies have a lot of the actual kills take place off screen, the aftermath shots in Sleepaway Camp are much better than the ones in Friday the 13th. Point Sleepaway Camp. Next, the reveal of the killer. Friday the 13th famously reveals the killer to be Jason's mom.
Don't let her get away, Mommy. Don't let her live.
I won't, Jason. I won't.
Sleepaway Camp, this is more of a what the fuck reveal. And it's fucking awesome. I'll spoil everything else about these movies, but this is just one you have to see on your own. I don't know anyone that saw it coming. So currently after 5 rounds, Sleepaway Camp is leading the way 5-0. So let's add some bonus rounds to see if Friday the 13th can balance things out with Sleepaway Camp. Bonus rounds. The Beefcake Round. Friday the 13th has several shirtless men. Steve, the guy that is running the camp, wears a handkerchief and has a mustache and walks around shirtless. He's a real cowboy. Bill wears suspenders shirtless while doing work outside. Shirtless suspenders. Pretty tough to beat that classic beefcake move. We also have Kevin Bacon. The Kevin Bacon in a swimsuit. Man, Friday the 13th is going to take this round easy. Holy shit! Who is this guy?
You right, Angela? Meg, I want to see you in my shack right after swim period. Now get back to your post.
Another point taken by Sleepaway Camp. Animal abuse. Friday the 13th has a scene in which they cut up a real snake. They kill a real snake by chopping it to pieces. And then they joke around about it.
Is it dead?
Either that or it's got a very short clone.
Well, at least we know what's for dinner.
Sleepaway Camp doesn't have any scenes where they murder an animal to death brutally on screen and then make jokes about it. So, point Sleepaway Camp. Next round, racism. Friday the 13th has a very cartoonishly offensive depiction of an impression of Native Americans, which is supposed to be humorous, but it's just childish.
Oh shit.
Sleepaway Camp doesn't demean itself in such ways and disrespect its audience with such lowbrow humor. Point Sleepaway Camp. Next round, creepiest creeper. Friday the 13th. Ned is a little bit creepy, not too bad. The guy that gives Annie a ride in the beginning, a little bit creepy in sort of a small town friendly way. I don't really know how to take it.
All the girls up there gonna look as good as you?
Not enough.
He compliments her looks. He helps her get in his truck by touching her ass. But other than that, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know. I don't think he would really do anything, but you never know. Sleepaway Camp has a straight-up PDF file who does not shy away from those indulgences at all.
Look at all that young, fresh chicken. Where I come from, we call them baldies. Makes your mouth water, don't it?
Very open about it, and as a matter of fact, one of the first things he tries to do upon the kids returning to camp is to, cross that line.
Yeah. I think I got something you're gonna like real good.
Not really something a movie should be getting a point for, but considering it's a horror film, we're just gonna give the point to Sleepaway Camp. This next round is child abdominal usage, and I know what you're thinking. In Friday the 13th, they didn't get the point because there was animal abdominal usage. But in this round, the movie with the worst abdominal usage for children is the one that's going to get the point. It's a horror movie. I don't know. This is a comedy channel. Don't take any of this seriously, please. Friday the 13th, a couple of the counselors ignore Jason drowning. He is a child that needs supervision, and as he's drowning, he's calling out for his mother. Horrible, horribly sad scene. I don't blame her at all for going fucking crazy and stabbing people to death. I would want to kill everyone. But the point is, it's dramatic. And it's just sad. Sleepaway Camp, an old man who runs the camp beats the shit out of a kid.
I got you now, you little monster. Now it's my turn.
Fuck off of me! Leave me alone!
Because he thinks the kid killed the last good piece of ass he was ever going to get in his life. It's not funny, but god damn it, if you're going to have that kind of stuff in a movie, this movie doesn't shy away from this shit at all. And I know how it sounds, but it's not super realistic and dramatic. It's not played for laughs either, but it's gonna get the point. So I don't know what the score is, I'm just sort of winging it at this point, but the message I'm trying to send is that if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp and you enjoy early 80s slasher movies, this is a must-see. You haven't seen anything like it, so I'm recommending it. And I don't know if it's really fair to compare these two movies, but they're early 80s slashers about a camp. So those are the two that I'm choosing to compare. This video this video is brought to you by my patrons, all listed right here. I don't know if they're gonna totally support some of these videos that I'm making, especially this one, but I think they want this channel to exist, which is why they're supporting it. And if you would like this channel to exist, whether or not you agree with me, hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp, hopefully you see it and you're glad you saw it. And you'll like and subscribe and maybe even comment and maybe even share. And if you really want to help me out, you can support me on Patreon, where you will get a free t-shirt from me just for being a patron. It is an exclusive shirt for patrons. It says Patreon. I'm just fucking around, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We weren't doing anything. We were just messing around.
If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. This is Fitzy_2K on X. Message me for any voice work details. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Check out HappyTheKnife.com for all your merch needs.